Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Destiny Moon Tarot. In today's reading, I'm going to be finding out who your soul family is, possibly what they're like, when you would meet them, what you guys have in common, and all of that good stuff. So as always, I have all of the groups prepared for you guys to pick from. We have group number 1 with the green aventurine heart, group number 2 with the opalite heart, and group number 3 with the rose quartz heart crystal. As always, you can take as much time as you need to pick either one or multiple of these groups intuitively, and once you have done that, you will find the timestamps that correlate to your group's reading in the description box below as well as in the pinned comments. Hi group 1, welcome to your reading. You guys chose the green aventurine heart crystal, so let's get into your reading. Let's find out what your soul family is like. As always, I have all of your oracle cards pre-shuffled right here. I will also be bringing in the tarot for you, but we'll be starting off with these cards that will describe to me what the members of your soul family or your soul tribe could be like. Now, your soul family could consist of either one person or multiple people. So as and when we go, I will let you know whether I'm picking up on multiple people or whether this is just one person. So yeah, let's begin with the first card here, which is abundance. Okay, so in abundance, group number 1, what I can see is that your soul family definitely consists of more than one person. I think you have like an abundance of people, of friends, of people in your soul tribe who are supportive of you, who are going to be part of your journey for sure. In abundance, I can also see that these are people who could be quite abundant, whether that is financially, whether that is in terms of, how many contacts they have. Abundance to different people means different things, right? So like this could also be, people who have an abundance of maybe opportunities in life, and they are able to create more opportunities in their life. Like they always have an abundance of either money or opportunity or contacts or materialistic things, or an abundance of health, or an abundance of maybe family members. So if you have like a friend, maybe their family who they are very close to could also become a part of your soul tribe. You know how sometimes you have a friend whose mother you get along with very well, and it almost feels like their mother is also like your mother. Like you can also share your problems, or you can have like a free-flowing conversation with your friends' parents as well. Like that kind of vibe is what I'm picking up on from this abundance card right here. So yeah, definitely people who are quite abundant in whatever way that makes sense to you. Like if you feel like having money is what makes someone abundance, then maybe your soul tribe, your soul group, your soul family is going to consist of people who do have a lot of wealth, right? So yeah, that's the first thing that I see here, that they're very abundant. This could also mean that your soul family, when they come into your life, they bring their abundance with them into your lives as well. Okay, so maybe these opportunities that they're able to create for themselves, or this wealth that they're able to create for themselves, they don't mind sharing that with you. Okay, so maybe you guys could end up being business partners as well, or maybe your friends would be the kind of people who would sponsor trips for you, or like if there's something that you need but you don't currently have the finances for it at the moment, maybe your soul tribe could pitch in money and get you that thing for your birthday, or for something for like Christmas or something like that as well. So yeah, abundance is something that your soul family could also bring into your life. So when you're with these people, you could feel, you could create a lot of abundance as well, and you can almost feel like you are abundant when you're with them. Okay, so that's also something that I'm seeing with abundance. Your next card is affection. So Something that I can see in affection, group number 1, is that your soul family is very affectionate. These are people who know how to love, and these are also people who are very well loved. Okay, so even though they do have a lot of abundance, they don't let that abundance get to their head. They don't let that abundance inflate their ego. Okay, they are quite grounded and humble people. Even though it may seem like they're blessed with everything and that they have everything, these are people who are still very humble and grounded and down to earth, and they know what's more important in life. You know, they value people and they value relationships, and they're very affectionate people. When they love someone, they truly love someone. Okay, so that's something that I can see in affection. Like, these are people who, you know, will really shower you with a lot of love whenever you feel like you know, you just need a hug, or you just need a shoulder to cry on, or you just need someone to like vent to. I feel like these people will show up for you in that way in your life, group number 1, for sure. Okay, with affection, I can also see that these are people who you will have a lot of affection towards as well. Like, these are people who are very near and dear to you. These are people who will be very important to you, and you know, it almost feels like you would also take a bullet for them. You know, you're like ride or die kind of people. Like, you're all on the same page. Like, you all equally love and respect each other. That's something that I can see here. Next up, we have beauty. Okay, so group number 1, the people in your soul group or your soul family could be very beautiful. Now, this can be exterior beauty, so maybe they're very good looking people, okay, very physically attractive people. But with beauty, what I can see is that they are also people who have inner beauty. They're also beautiful on the inside. Okay, it's both beauty and brains. It's you know, beauty inside and out. That, like, that kind of a vibe is what I'm picking up from your soul group. I feel like these are people who see the beauty in things. They are also probably people who enjoy beautiful things. They appreciate beauty. Okay, so they might have like exquisite things, you know, they might have very pretty things or very cute things to look at. Like, their aesthetic could be something that resonates to, you know, what someone would call beautiful. Okay, so yeah, that's something that I can see in beauty. With beauty, I can also see that maybe these are people who, when they come into your life, they bring a lot of beauty with them. Okay, so that could also mean that, you know, because they are good looking people and you're surrounded by these people, like, you know, they're like easy on the eye. But this could also mean that just because of how affectionate and abundant they are, and just how beautiful they are on the inside, that kind of reflects on the outside as well. And you know, they bring their beauty into your life in that way. Okay, so they could bring in the beauty of how affectionate they are, or how abundant they are, and how willing they are to share that abundance with you. So they bring beauty into your life, group number 1. That is something that I can see. Next up, we have Ansus. Okay, so in Ansus, I can see that this is a group of people that you can probably enjoy like fine food, like fine dining with them. Okay, so maybe having good conversations, having heart-to-heart conversations while you're having meals, while you're going out for like lunches, dinners, or wherever this is. Like, even if this is street food that you guys enjoy together, I feel like you might have very similar taste in food. Okay, so the kind of cuisine that you like, or the kind of food that you like, maybe your friends also, you know, or your soul group also likes the same kind of food. Okay, maybe you have the same like favorite restaurants, maybe you have like the same favorite dishes, stuff like that. But what else I can see in Ansus is that while you're having like food and fun with your soul group, this is also a group of people that you can enjoy good conversations with. Okay, you can talk to them about like fun, light-hearted things, but you can also talk to them about deeper, more meaningful things as well. Okay, so communication between you guys is going to be really good, very honest, very easy flowing. I feel like neither you nor these people will feel like they have to walk on eggshells around each other when you're, you know, trying to have a conversation. You don't ever have to question whether these people will judge you. They don't have to ever question whether you're judging them. It's like whatever's on your mind, you can very freely express that with these people, and they can do that with you as well. And that's one of the things that, you know, you guys have in common. That's one of the things that makes your bond with them very strong. Okay, so that's what I can see here. Next up, we have connect with your ancestors. Okay, so these are people who you are probably like, they're probably a part of your soul group because you have like ancestors from the same place, or maybe your ancestors knew each other. And you know, when I say ancestors, it doesn't have to mean that, you know, it goes back to like great grandparents. Okay, your parents, your grandparents are also technically your ancestors, right? So this could also be like, you know, family friends, or like you meeting them through family, or you meeting them through ancestors, in the sense that maybe where you come from is also where they come from. Like you have the same kind of ancestry, in the sense that you come from the same country or the same continent or the same kind of culture. That is also something that I can see here. Your soul family could very much include people like your cousins, or you know, family friends even, or people who you've grown up with from childhood, or like, you know, people who maybe you have met through your parents. Like your parents are friends, like their parents and your parents are maybe childhood friends, and that's how you guys became friends, kind of like by default. So like your soul family could also include people like that, is what I can see with connect with your ancestors. But something else that I can see with connect with your ancestors is that maybe along with your soul family, or because of your soul family, you might feel closer to your ancestors. You might improve like family bonds, or you know, maintain good family relationships, or strengthen family bonds because of their help, or because of them, or because they're in your life, or because they encourage you to do that or inspire you to do that. So that's also something that I'm getting. So you know, suppose your soul family does consist of you and your cousins, suppose. Okay, and suppose like, you know, your parents don't really get along with each other, but you and your cousin get along with each other. That's kind of like you healing those like familial bonds. It almost feels like you're healing generational wounds, where, you know, two families, like even though they are related to each other, have been fighting, but then you get along well. So you're like, you know, moving forward, we can live in peace, and we don't really have to continue this sort of like family feud, I guess. So yeah, that's something that I'm picking up on here. I mean, take it how it resonates. This is a general reading, but yeah, that's just the vibe that I'm picking up on from them. Now let's find out when, or possibly, yeah, when basically could you meet your soul family if you haven't met them already. If this sounds like people you don't already know, then maybe, you know, you're yet to meet your soul family. So let's find out when you'll be meeting them. We have the new moon in Leo, so new moons could be significant, Leo season could be significant, a person who is a Leo could also be significant here. And then we have confidence is your key to success. So yes, I think just having the confidence, just having the faith that there are people out there in the world who, you know, are part of your soul family, and even if you haven't met them just yet, that doesn't mean that they don't exist. You know, just like having faith that it's never too late, you can always meet your soul family. I feel like these are things that happen in divine timing. I mean, everything happens in divine timing, okay? Like time is a very man-made concept. The universe doesn't work on like a set schedule or anything of that sort. But yeah, just having the confidence that you are going to meet like-minded people who will support you and be there for you in the way that you feel encouraged, inspired, you know, almost feel like you can grow and be a better person. There are people like that out there. And like, just when I was saying that, it has started very heavily raining, so like that's significant as well. It almost feels like, you know, at the moment maybe your life is feeling quite barren, maybe your life is feeling like, you know, a dry desert land, but these people are gonna bring in an abundance of love and beauty and like almost rain into your life that helps, you know, quench your thirst. It helps you realize that, you know, this is something that I have been craving for and I finally have it, and it makes me feel very good. It resonates with my soul. It almost, you know, calms my soul. It almost brings peace to my mind having these people around me. Okay, so like that's the kind of vibe that I'm picking up on here. Like, these people will definitely make your life easier. These are people who will definitely hold your hand through the highs and the lows of life, group number 1. So if you haven't met them yet, please have faith and please have confidence that you will, okay, and that you will succeed. Use that as an affirmation if you'd like to as well, but yeah, just have faith that these people are out there and that they're going to come into your life, and when they do, you're going to be ready and open to receiving them and the abundance and the affection and the beauty that they bring into your life. Yeah, so now let's get into your tarot. I will be live shuffling the Transient Light Tarot for you guys. Let's find out some more information about who your soul family is. Okay, group number 1. Who is group number 1's soul family? I really hope you can hear me over the sound of how heavily it is raining. I will try to like reduce the background noise in post-production, but just in case I'm not able to do that, then I do really hope that you're still able to hear me. Yeah, but let's see group number 1, who your soul family is. Okay, so we have the 7 of Vessels, which is the 7 of Cups. We have the 2 of Swords. Okay, we have the Apprentice of Swords, which is the Page of Swords in this deck. And we have the 7 of Wands. Okay, so we have quite a lot of 7 energy here. So maybe there are 7 people in your soul family, in your soul group, in your soul tribe. Bottom deck energy is the Ace of Coins. So yes, again getting that reference with the abundance card here, that you might be manifesting these people, and once they do come into your life, they could bring in quite a lot of opportunities into your life, group number 1. Maybe you're manifesting a friend circle or a soul tribe that can help bring or create more opportunities in your life, and that's exactly what's coming to you. Okay, so that's also something that I can see with the 7 of Vessels and the 2 of Swords. Something that I can see is that these people will help you make difficult decisions. Okay, these are the type of people who will help you almost recognize all of the potential and all of the opportunities that you have in front of you, all of the options that you have in front of you, and like help you make a decision based on like what choice you should choose, if that makes sense. So like, let me give you an example. So like, I just feel like, you know, think of yourself as like you sharing with your soul tribe that you don't know what you should be pursuing in terms of your career. Okay, so your soul tribe are the kind of people who will sit down with you and be like, you know what, why don't you make a list of all of your weaknesses and your strengths? Why don't you sit down and like write about what you think your ideal life would be like, what your talents are, what your skills are. Okay, so like maybe you might just say, oh, I think I'm a really good tarot reader, or I'm a really good florist, or I'm a really good maybe cosplay artist. Okay, like someone who puts on costumes, or like puts together costumes, or puts together outfits. Okay, so like maybe that's what my skill set is, or like that's what I'm interested in doing. Okay, what your soul family will probably tell you is like, okay, that's great, how about you combine all three of these things together? Okay, which one of these do you think you can make the most money out of, or which one of these do you see yourself doing for a very long time in your life? Okay, or like is there a way of making sure that you can do all these three things at the same time? Can you become a tarot reader who makes floral arrangements based on tarot cards, or you know, puts together outfits based on tarot cards? So you know, like in my mind, how would a Queen of Wands dress like? Okay, so like I can put together a outfit like that and maybe put that on my social media. Or what kind of floral arrangement reminds me of you know, the Tower card in tarot, and you know, you create that and you put that up on your social media, or you showcase that kind of art somewhere. I feel like these are the people who will encourage you to look at your strengths as your strengths, to look at your skill set as something that you can make money out of, to, you know, really recognize and appreciate and acknowledge your own talents and your skills, and build you up, help you build up on those talents and skills, instead of pulling you down, instead of telling you, oh, you think you're a good tarot reader? No, I don't think that's true at all. Like instead of saying stuff like that, instead of pulling you down when you're already down, instead of kicking you when you're already down, these are people who will lift you up. These are people who will support you. These are people who will be like, you know what, I'm here for you. If you need help with making a decision, let me know what you're thinking and I'll, you know, help you. And it's not like they're going to help you by telling you what to do. It's almost like they're going to encourage that answer out of you till you have the answer. Okay, so it's almost like, you know, how when you go to a therapist, your therapist will never tell you what to do. Okay, your therapist is only going to encourage you to speak up to a point where you yourself realize what the issue is, or they'll speak to you till you realize what you have to do. Okay, they don't tell you what to do. So it's kind of like that. I'm getting very therapist vibes from them as well. Okay, so it's that kind of energy. Like they won't tell you what to do, they will encourage you. They will, like, you know, like keep asking you questions till you yourself answer the question that you have been looking answers for, if that makes sense. Yeah, so that's what I can see here with the Apprentice of Swords and the Seven of Wands. What I can see is that this is a group of people that is very, very protective and possessive of you. It almost feels like it's like if anyone wants to get to you, they have to get through them first. Or like, you know, if anyone comes after you, then they will also, you know, not like this person. Like your enemies are their enemies. Like even if they've never met this person and someone has done you wrong, they will still hate this person and they'll be like, oh, I don't like that person. And like, yeah, so it's almost like, you know, how when you have an ex and like your friends don't like your ex because that ex has hurt you, not because of any other reason, but just because that ex has hurt you, they don't like your ex. It's that kind of energy, that protective, possessive energy that I can see in like a very cute way. Like they are very protective of you, and this stems from the affection that they have towards you, group number one, for sure. with the Apprentice of Swords, I also see that these are people that you could probably meet in a place of learning. So you can probably meet them in school, in college, in university, or any other place where you go to learn something. Okay, so this could also be like a 1-month course that you have taken up, and that's where you meet them. You could be pursuing like a hobby, or you know, some sort of like an extracurricular activity, and that's where you could meet these people as well. So you'll definitely be meeting them at a place of learning, at a place where you are learning something or they are learning something. There's some sort of learning that's happening. This could also be like in a bookshop, in a library, okay, that kind of energy. Sorry guys, my camera cut me off, but yeah, that's also the kind of energy that I'm picking up from your soul group number 1. And I think what I'm going to do is end your reading on that note. I hope you have enjoyed this reading. If you did, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Let me know in the comments what you thought about it. Did it resonate or not? Claim it in the comments below as well if you'd like to. Subscribe to my channel for more readings from me. It's free of cost and it helps me grow here as a creator on YouTube, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye guys. Hi group 2, welcome to your reading. If you guys chose the opalite heart crystal, then let's find out who your soul family is, what they're like. As always, I have all of your oracle cards pre-shuffled right here, so we'll be starting with these first and then I'll be bringing in the tarot for you. Now, your soul family could consist of either one person or multiple people. As and when I get your cards, I will get a clearer picture of whether this is one person or multiple people. If these are people who you feel like I'm describing and these people already exist in your life, then you'll know better if this is just one person or multiple people as well. So yeah, we'll see that as and when we go, but let's begin with your reading with the first card right here, which is confidence. Okay, now group number 2, something that I can see in confidence is that your soul group, your soul family is definitely consisting of people who are very confident. Okay, these are people who have like this like confident air about them. They probably have like, you know, a very good posture. They have a very like good vocabulary. They're someone who probably expresses themselves very freely, very openly, with a lot of confidence. This is not someone who doubts themselves at all. This is not someone who's shy. I'm almost getting like borderline extrovert energy from them. Okay, so this is just someone who's very confident, like they command respect, they demand respect. When they walk into a room, people, you know, look at them, people notice their presence in the room. Okay, like this is the kind of person that you can't really ignore when they're around you. That's something that I'm seeing here with confidence. They can also be someone who's a little bit intimidating. Okay, so they might intimidate people. They might come across as people who are very uptight or very scary, but let's find out if that's what they actually are. I think their confidence usually comes across as, you know, very intimidating or very scary, but maybe that's not what they're actually like. So yeah, let's get into more cards. We have joy. Okay, so this may be something that, you know, people misunderstand about them. Maybe they take their confidence for someone being very intimidating or scary or egoistic, but that's not how they are. I think they're just a very confident person. They're very self-aware. They know who they are, they know what they want, and they're very confident and they're very bold to, you know, express that. But they are someone who's very joyful. They're very joyous. They're very happy-go-lucky kind of people. I think there is like a sense of like their inner child still very much being alive. I think this is someone who enjoys the small things in life. They find, you know, simple pleasures of life very joyful. That's also something that I'm seeing here. They could be like a very jolly person, someone who likes to joke a lot, crack a lot of jokes, laugh maybe very loudly. That's also something that I'm seeing with the joy card here. This is also someone who likes to spread joy. Okay, so this could be like a confident, like entertainer of sorts, where, you know, like they don't mind being seen as like a bit of a silly character, as long as it's putting a smile on people's faces. Okay, so like especially with kids, maybe they're very entertaining, like they don't mind playing with children, like, you know, pretending to be a horse, or like, you know, making sounds of like a dragon or a cat or something like that. Like they don't mind coming across that way. Like they prefer putting a smile on people's faces, even if that means that, you know, people around them are probably looking at them weird. Like they don't care, because they have the confidence to be able to just, you know, care more about putting a smile on people's faces around them than of, like, you know, what people are thinking of them. I think this is someone who doesn't really care about what people around them think of them. This is just a very chill, happy, content kind of a person or people. Okay, group number 2. I mean, I keep saying person, so maybe this is just one person whose energy I'm picking up on, but let's get some more cards. We have innocence. Okay, so yes, that's exactly what I was picking up on, like that very childlike quality in them. Okay, that kind of quality where they appreciate a good joke. They're quite innocent. They you know, they are not manipulative in any way. I think they're just very simple, very easy to get along with kind of people or a person. I feel like there is a level of innocence to them. Like they mean well. Okay, even if they come across as someone who's very loud and very out there, and someone who's probably doing something to grab attention, very attention seeking, their intentions are very pure. Okay, they're very innocent. They don't mean to, you know, take the attention away from someone, or like to be the center of attention. It's just that they're very innocent, and sometimes they get carried away. And I think this is like, I'm also picking up like a bit of an empath kind of vibe from them, so maybe they are an empath as well. For some reason I'm feeling like this is one person's energy that I'm picking up on, and this one person itself is so complex that it almost feels like I'm talking about 3 different people, but it just feels like this one person has the qualities of 3 different people. Yeah. Like, you know, the kind of people who like sometimes, you know, when people say like, if this person is in your life, like why do you even need television, or why do you even need Netflix? Like this person is going to provide you all the entertainment that you could ever need in your life. That's the kind of vibe that I'm picking up from them, group number 2. Yeah, but then they're very sweet, they're very innocent, they're very caring, they're very kind, they're very loving. That's an energy that I'm picking up from them. Next up we have airwaves. Yeah, so they are someone who's very caring. They are someone who's very helpful. They definitely are people who probably, like, their love language, like when they're expressing their love to someone, their love language could be acts of service. Okay, so when they're there providing a service to someone, or if they're there for someone, that kind of is how they express their love towards that person. Okay, so this person will probably go out of their way to help you. Even if they don't know you, they will help you. It's that kind of energy that I'm picking from them. You could meet them outdoors, you could meet them when you needed help and nobody helped you, and then this person showed up and just helped you, and then, you know, maybe you decided to take them out for like lunch or dinner to thank them for their help, or like coffee to thank them for their help, and then you just ended up, you know, being friends or being whatever. Like your people in your soul family could literally be like people who are related to you, people who are your friends, people who like, you know, you can even get married to. Like, there's no specific relationship that you and people in your soul group have. I feel like there's like a culmination of all kinds of relationship. Like, any kind of relationship is possible with your soul group. So this could very well be a person who starts off with being a friend, but maybe that develops into something else, something romantic. That's also something that I'm seeing here. And I don't even know why I'm picking up on that energy, because it's not like a very obvious energy on any of these cards, but that's just a vibe that I'm picking up on from them. This is someone who could be like a really good friend, like a very dependable kind of a person who you know will always help you. Like, this is someone who you can trust. Okay, so even if you have met them just a week ago, you will still feel like there's something about them that makes me want to trust them. Like, I don't feel scared when I'm around them. I don't feel like I have to text 10 different people and send them my location anytime I'm with this person, because I know them. Like, I feel like I can trust them. There's like something in your gut that tells you that you can really trust this person, and that might be surprising to you as well. That might be surprising to the people around you as well. Like, you know, you don't know this person very well, and it's scary how easily you're able to trust this person, or how fast you have trusted this person with maybe big things in your life. But to you, it just seems very natural. It just seems like there's something about them, and you can't really point a finger as to what exactly it is, but there's something about them that just makes you want to trust them, that makes you feel like it's okay and that it's safe for you to trust them. That's something that I'm picking up on as well. Next up, we have spent time with friends. Okay, so this could very well, like I said, begin as a friendship. Like, you know, this could be someone who you hang out with a lot. You love spending time with them, you love being around them. It doesn't matter what you're doing, even if you're just sitting and talking, even if, like, you know, they're helping you maybe wrap a gift for a friend's birthday party who maybe you're invited to, but like they're not invited to that party, but they'll still help you like go and like pick a gift out for this friend and like come home and like wrap that gift and stuff. I feel like even if you're doing like basic, monotonous, the most normal activities with this person, you still enjoy their company. Okay, they are someone who is a friend. You really consider them a friend. So this could either be like, you know, your closest friend, your best friend, your sister from another mister, your brother from another mother, kind of an energy that I'm picking up on. And yeah, just hanging out with them is easy, having conversations with them is easy. Even if you're not talking to each other and you're just like sitting in silence, that is also easy with this person, is what I'm picking up on. Up until now, I feel like I'm just picking up on one person's energy, but let's see when you're going to find this person or meet this person, or if you've already met them. Maybe like, let's just find out when you're meeting this person. So we have, you are good enough, full moon in Virgo, so you will probably meet them on a full moon, or Virgo season could be significant as well. Or maybe this person is a Virgo. If I was describing this person and you felt like, this sounds like someone that's already in my life, and maybe if they're a Virgo, then you know that this is confirmation that I'm talking about the same person. Or maybe if you haven't met them yet, this person could be a Virgo. And Virgos are, you know, they're very caring, very kind, they are very acts of service kind of people. So yeah, the fact that this card has shown up here just, yes, is no coincidence. With you are good enough, I feel like this is someone who can probably come into your life and help you create a better self-image of yourself. Okay, maybe this person is going to encourage you or inspire you to be kinder to yourself, to be kinder to your own mind and heart and soul. I feel like this is the kind of person who, like, you know, if you sit there and be like, dude, I'm so ugly or I'm so fat, this person is gonna be like, where I don't see that. I think you're beautiful, I think you're gorgeous, I don't think you're fat, I don't think, you know, you're ugly. Like, that's yeah, like I feel like this is someone who probably also shower you with a lot of compliments, but this is definitely someone who could help you build your confidence or build your self-esteem, have a healthy self-esteem. This could also be someone who inspires you to change the narrative of how you see yourself in your own mind. Okay, so maybe this is someone who could introduce you to affirmations, or maybe this person sends you like messages or voice notes with affirmations like, you know, hey group 2, I just want you to know that you're so loved and that you are good enough and that you're so beautiful and you're so smart and you're so intelligent and you're so kind. And then they tell you like, you know what, save this little clip and every day when you wake up, listen to me saying these things to you. Okay, so like that's also something that I'm picking up on from them. Group number 2, I feel like, yeah, this person definitely encourages you or pushes you to have a better self-image, okay, and more self-confidence and like a better and a higher self-esteem. Yeah, now let's live shuffle the Transient Light Tarot to find out some more information about who your soul group is, who your soul family is, what are they like. Let's just try and get some more confirmation whether this is just one person or multiple people. I feel like I have only been picking up on the energy of one person, but let's see. Okay, so we have the Star. Okay, we have the Keeper of Wands, which is the Queen of Wands in traditional tarot. We have the Chariot and we have the Six of Swords. Right, bottom deck energy is Death. You have 1, 2, 3 major arcanas in your life. This person is definitely going to be bringing in a lot of change, a lot of good change into your life. And I just saw the Future card here. So yeah, maybe this is someone you'll be meeting in the future. Maybe this is someone majority of you have not met yet, but this is definitely someone who's going to be bringing in a lot of change into your life. This feels like someone who could change your life completely, who can almost like, you know, put you on the right path, show you the ropes, bring more creativity, bring more passion, bring more newness in your life. It just almost feels like this person helps you get rid of things that no longer serve you. So yeah, that's something that I'm picking up from them, especially with the Six of Swords and the Chariot here. I definitely feel like this is a destined partner, this is a destined person in your life. I still feel like this is just one person in your life, group number 2. This is just one person's energy that's coming through, and that's not to say that you have only one person in your soul family. I just feel like the energy that I'm picking up on is of this one particular person who's going to be most impactful in your life. Okay, so you could have more members in your soul family, but this is the one that's maybe most important, or this is the one that you're about to meet, or this is the one that's going to have the most impact in your life, maybe. Okay, because this is what I can see with the Chariot and the Six of Swords. I definitely feel like this is someone who's very destined to be in your life. Okay, you would have probably met them in the most unexpected circumstances. Maybe you met them in a place where you don't normally go to. Maybe you have met them in a place where you've never been to before, and you would have never gone to that place had it not been like some sort of circumstances that led you to that place. Okay, so like maybe on this particular day you were like, you know what, I don't feel like staying at home, but my friends are forcing me to go to this like sports bar to watch like a sport together, and fine, I'll just go hang out with them for maybe like an hour or two. I'll maybe just have like a drink or two, and then I'll come back home. But then you go there and you end up meeting this person. Okay, so like it almost feels like if you wouldn't have shown up that day, you would have probably not met this person, right? Or like maybe you went to a place where you don't normally go to, like I was saying, maybe this person helps you in some way. So maybe like your car breaks down in a place where you never expected it to break down. Like this is a place that you would maybe pass by on a daily basis, but you've never really stopped there, so you don't know where to go, who to ask for help, and then this person just shows up and helps you. Like that kind of energy. Like it's a chance encounter. It's a chance encounter, you meeting this person, group number 2. But that is because you were destined to meet this person, and this person was destined to come into your life and like transform your life, transform you from a caterpillar to a butterfly. But that's the vibe that I'm picking from them. Like this person comes into your life and helps you transform from a caterpillar to a butterfly. They help you look at yourself in like a better life. They help you create a better life for yourself. They help you build a bridge and cross over those bridges with ease. Okay, they kind of help you go from like feeling completely this way about yourself to completely feeling that way about yourself. Like if you were living in darkness, they bring light into your life. Like that's the kind of vibe that I'm picking from them. They definitely help you get over something, leave something in the past, begin afresh, begin anew. That kind of vibe is definitely something that I'm picking up from them, group number 2. With the Star and the Keeper of Wands, which is the Queen of Wands, they're definitely encouraging you and inspiring you to become more confident. It's almost like they want their energy to rub off on you. Yeah, so with this confidence, like the Keeper of Wands, which is the Queen of Wands, like one of the key words for her, to me personally, is confidence. Okay, so someone who's very confident, someone who's very self-aware, someone who is a risk taker, someone who's not afraid of making bold moves. That's the kind of person. Someone who's very attractive. Like their confidence is what makes them attractive. Like that's how I see the Queen of Wands. So like I feel like that's what this person is trying to show you. With the Star, you know, they're trying to show you like this is who you can be, this is who you are, this is your true potential. Wake up to your true potential, wake up to your, you know, to your best self, wake up to your like confidence, your like inner like strength, inner confidence, inner beauty that's like so radiant that it shines on the outside, and it inspires other people to do that inner work on themselves as well. And like, you know, yeah, like there is this energy of them wanting to nourish you or nurture you or encourage you to put in that work into yourself, so you can become a star, so you can become that confident, attractive, bold woman. It almost feels like they're here to give you a makeover, a personality makeover, okay, like a life makeover. Could also be like a makeover in like in a physical way as well. But yeah, that's the vibe that I'm picking up on from them. Like I think that's what they're here for. Like that's one of the reasons why you were destined to meet this person, group number 2. And that's the effect that they're gonna have in your life and on you. So I think I'm gonna end your reading on that note. Let me know what you thought about this reading in the comments below. Did it resonate or not? Claim it in the comments below as well if you'd like to claim this person. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel for more readings from me, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye guys. Hi group 3, welcome to your reading. You guys chose the rose quartz heart crystal. I'm already picking up a very light, a very zen quality from you guys, group number 3. I don't know whether it's coming from you, I don't know whether it's coming from the people whose energy I'm gonna be channeling, but like my neighbor just started playing using her singing bowl, and yeah, it's just giving me like major zen vibes. I don't know if you can hear it. Maybe you can. I just tried to like stay quiet for a while, but yeah, like that's what I'm picking up from them, like a very zen vibe. I'm also picking that up from you. So like maybe one of the things that you guys have in common is that you're very like zen people, maybe you're very calm people. Yeah, like Buddhist zen vibes. Maybe that's something that you're into, maybe that's something that you're interested in becoming like that. Ooh, yeah, it's almost like putting me to sleep. It's bringing me so much like calmness and like so much peace into my life. It's almost making me drowsy. Like I feel so safe that I can just sleep. Like I'm so calm, I'm so like, there's like peace of mind here. Wow, okay, this is crazy energy that I'm picking up from you guys, group number 3. But I have all of your oracle cards pre-shuffled right here, group number 3. So I will be describing your soul group to you. I will also be bringing in the tarot for you in a while, and then we'll see who these people are, you know, get some more information about them. But these oracle cards are what I'm going to be beginning with, and they're going to be describing your soul group to me. Now this could be either one person or multiple people. For you, I don't know why I'm picking up with multiple people's energy, but we will see as and when I get the cards out. Now first thing, and like I can't even make this up, I swear to you, group number 3, when I shuffle these cards, when I pre-shuffle and like like, you know, select your oracle cards, I don't look at them till I don't do your reading. And the fact that the Serenity card has come out for you, and it's the first card that's come out for you, and this is the exact emotion that I have been feeling, like calmness, serenity, peacefulness, mindfulness, just like chill, zen, calm vibes. And the fact that this is your first card is no coincidence, group number 3. So yeah, I just feel like there's just like your soul group are people who bring so much peace into your life. They are drama free, chill, spiritual, relaxed people who, you know, they don't get angry very fast. Like they don't, I feel like they don't get overwhelmed with emotions. I think they are the kind of people who are very level-headed. Okay, and 333, when I first like when I looked at the viewfinder, so maybe this is like 3 people, maybe your soul family consists of 3 people whose energy that I'm picking up on. But yeah, I feel like, oh god, I'm just feeling like so calm and peaceful at the moment that it's almost making me forget what I'm saying. So yeah, like, you know, they could bring so much like peace and tranquility in your life that you forget your sorrows, you forget your worries, you forget why you were angry, you forget why you were in a bad mood. It's just like being in their presence is a very calming kind of an experience. That's something that I'm picking up on. Like I feel like these are people who don't raise their voice, they don't get overwhelmed with emotions. And not to say that they don't feel these emotions. I'm like, we're all human and we all, you know, experience all of the emotions, and that's very normal, it's very natural. And there are no such things as good emotions or bad emotions. They're just emotions. How we you know, carry out or like project those emotions out into the world, they can be, you know, questionable. We can I mean, I think it's still not very clear to, like, you know, it's not right to put them in like a black or a white category and say this is good and this is bad. But yeah, I just feel like they feel everything, they have all of the emotions and everything, but the way that they are able to deal with their emotions, I am picking up on such like emotionally mature people who, like, you know, these are people who will be like, you know, be the better person. There's no point holding a grudge, there's no point getting revenge. Like, you know, karma is going to take care of you, karma is going to take care of it. We don't have to stoop to someone's level in order to make them realize that they've hurt us or what they're doing is bad. Like it's like love and light kind of people. Yeah, that's what I'm picking up on. And not to say that they don't get angry, not to say that they don't have any sort of authority, or that they're kind of people who are very passive and they just let life happen to them. No, that's not what I'm saying. I just feel like they know when they can take action and when they shouldn't. They also know what they can take action towards and what literally can just be left to the universe, because some things are literally out of our control. Okay, so I feel like they have that kind of clarity in their mind. Very, like, you know, like, I want to say self-aware, but the word that I'm getting is self-actualized people. Like, these are people who are like beyond, like, you meet them and then you're like, how are you so nonchalant? How are you so calm about something like this happening? Like people like this, you know, whose calmness and like whose level-headedness and maturity is almost borderline irritating sometimes. You're like, why aren't you angry about this? Why? But yeah, they're like, no, I'm relaxed. Like, I don't have to be rude or be mean or be demeaning to anybody. That's the vibe that I'm getting. Like, they're very, like, they know that they're protected and blessed, and that they themselves also have the capability of protecting themselves. So they're just like, you know what, it's good, it's all good, it's all good. Wow. Okay, next up we have protection. Oh my god, group number 3. And the fact that I just said that these people know that they are protected and they are blessed. Oh, the synchronicities in your reading, just like next level. Should I tell my neighbor to like be playing the singing? Do you play a singing bowl? Do you use it? I don't know, like what's the verb here? I'm not sure. Like, but should I tell her to do that every time? And should I also tell my other neighbor to not leave their dog at home for long periods of time? Because yes, that's also like another neighbor does this. Like, they just leave their dog at home all day long and they leave without him, and he just like barks. And I don't have a dog, I've never had a pet, but I recorded one day I just recorded his barks and sent them to a friend who's had a pet, who's had a dog her whole life. And she immediately was like, you know, those are distress barks, you know, the dog is very distressed, have they left him alone? And I'm just like, yeah, they do that sometimes. But yeah, I feel really bad for the dog. And yeah, I mean, I feel like any kind of pet, just like children, they're a huge responsibility. I don't think that's something that people should take lightly, and unfortunately some people do. But yeah, I feel like I need to tell one neighbor to like stop abandoning their dog, and I need to tell my other neighbor to like always play the singing bowls when I'm doing my readings. So I can like, I don't know what this energy is. Whew, okay, but this feels good. It feels like a good energy. Yeah, like it's a very strong energy, but it's making me feel very peace. You know how sometimes you feel protected and safe and at peace because you know that you are safe? Like, you know, if it's like raining, if there's a thunderstorm, say, and you are at home cuddled in your bed with a warm blanket, you somehow just feel safer, you know? That's the vibe that I'm picking up on. Like, just knowing that you can sleep peacefully because these people are a part of your life, and that they will never hurt you, and then they have your back, and that they are there to protect you, and that you guys together are protected and blessed, and your connection with them is protected. I feel like that in itself brings a lot of peace into your life. I feel like these are people you don't ever have to question their intentions. You don't have to ever doubt whether they will be there for you or not. You will never have to like worry about whether they will understand you or whether they won't. You don't have to worry about like anything with them. It's just like an easy bond that is so strong, because I feel like one of the things that you guys have in common is that you are quite spiritual people. That's something that I'm picking up on. I feel like your vibe is very similar. I think you're all very, you know, maybe you're introverts, maybe you're wallflowers, or maybe you just have like a very similar kind of personality where you're all maybe soft spoken, maybe you all dress pretty much similarly, maybe you have similar interests, maybe you have like a similar outlook on life, or a similar perspective on life. That's also something that I'm picking up on. But like something about them just like literally, like it makes sense. I feel like when you when other people see you with your soul group, they're like, yeah, I can see why you guys are friends, or I can see why you guys are in each other's lives. I can see that. It makes sense that you guys get along so well. It makes sense that you guys are so close. That's the vibe that I'm picking up on. Yeah. Okay, so next up we have thoughtfulness. Okay, yes, these people in your life, group number 3, these are people who are very kind, they're very thoughtful, they're very mindful. These are people who care a lot, care very deeply. They might be empaths. Did I pick that up for you guys or for a different group? I don't know, but for you guys as well, I'm picking up on like empaths. I feel like you're also, maybe you and your soul group, you have like a very close kind of connection with animals or children, like babies. Maybe like, you know, babies are attracted to you. Like maybe if you're like out in the park, you're just like minding your own business, maybe children come running to you and like hug you, and maybe they feel safe with you, or like, you know, babies smile at you or something like that. Or maybe pets, okay, animals, maybe animals are attracted to you, animals come to you. Like if there's a group of people and if you are standing there, or if your soul group is standing there, then like, you know, a stray dog might come to you and just like, you know, almost want you to pet it, or like stroke it or something like that. Like I think that's the kind of energy you have. Like you have a very stroking kind of an energy. How do I say that without sounding dirty? But yeah, like a very nurturing, very caring, like almost divine feminine kind of energy that I'm picking up from here. And you don't have to be female, these people don't have to be female. It's just we all have feminine and masculine traits in us. We all have feminine and masculine energy in us. And yeah, that's just how we are as people, okay? Like we're a balance of both these energies, but sometimes we're more masculine, sometimes we're more feminine. Some people resonate with femininity a lot more, some people resonate with masculinity a lot more. That's just how it is, like to each their own. But for you guys, I feel like, and I'm saying you guys because I feel like even though this is a reading about your soul tribe, I'm also picking up your energy because you guys have such a similar energy, which is why I'm saying you guys, and I'm like combining you all together. But I think you definitely are operating from like the divine feminine energy. You guys are very nurturing, very caring, very understanding, gentle, kind, almost motherly, okay, almost saint-like. There's like an angelic quality to you guys. That's something that I'm picking up on here. Next up we have doggos. Okay, so doggos to me just shows me that maybe you guys are like I said, into spirituality. Maybe you guys do yoga together, you work out together, you stretch together. I feel like you are people who thrive when you're in nature, okay? So when you're around like a lot of greenery, or if you're around like, you know, nature, okay? I feel like the beach is also nature, and you don't see a lot of trees at the beach, but that's still nature, right? I feel like you thrive in nature a lot. I feel like the kind of maybe vacations or the kind of life you envision for yourself is one where you are around nature a lot. Okay, so maybe the hustle and the bustle of the city is something that you don't really enjoy too much. It's not something that resonates too much with you. Even if you do live in a busy city, I think you have somehow created like a sanctuary of your own, which is very peaceful, which is very calming, which is very, like, you know, something that helps you get in touch with nature basically. So maybe you have like a really nice garden, maybe you have a lot of plants in your house, maybe like your home aesthetic is very clean, very minimalistic. That kind of vibe is what I'm getting. You guys might enjoy meditating together, doing yoga together, doing some sort of like physical activity together, whether that's stretching, whether that's just going for a walk in a garden or in a park. That's something that I'm picking up on. I feel like your soul group are also people who are very enlightened, and I think when they come into your life, you are also enlightened, but then they bring some more enlightenment into your life. They make you aware of like maybe more spiritual practices or more ways or more things in which you can become a better person, or something that you can include in your life as part of like your spiritual belief or your spiritual practice. I feel like they'll introduce that to you, like more of it to you. Okay, yeah, like that's something that I'm picking up on. Let's get some more of your cards. Next up we have flow like water. Okay, yes, they're very go with the flow kind of people. You could be people who enjoy, like, you know, like I said, either like mountains and like lots of greenery, or like being around water, but also like just how they are, it's like they are like water. Like I'm hearing that Bruce Lee, the thing that Bruce Lee used to say, you know, be shapeless, formless like water. You know, water takes the shape of the container that it's put into, in the sense that be so flexible, be so adaptable, that it's easy for you to adapt into any situation that life puts you in basically. Okay, so yeah, I feel like these are very go with the flow kind of people. These are not people who worry a lot about the future. These are not people who get overwhelmed very easily, like I was saying with this first card itself. Yeah, they're just very easy flowing, go with the flow kind of people. They're not stubborn. They don't want things to happen in one particular way. They're very okay with, you know, the changes life throws at them. Yeah, like I feel like they deal with change very maturely, very easily, like without resisting change too much. They just allow change to happen. Okay, they just allow change to like flow into their life, so that the transition into this new way, this new phase of life is easier for you, for them, for everyone around you guys, for your own mental health. Yeah, I just feel like, yeah, these are also people who you could maybe like meet either in a yoga class or in a meditation class, or like if you do some sort of like working out, like some sort of like physical activity where maybe you go to walk in a park and this person also comes to walk in that park, maybe that's how you could meet these people. Or you could meet them at the beach or in a swim class, or like, you know, at like a beach vacation is something that I'm getting. I don't know, for some reason I'm getting vacation vibes. It almost feels like your life is a vacation. They treat their life as a vacation. Yeah, like my life is a paid holiday, that kind of vibe. What was that song that was so popular on TikTok a couple of months ago? I'm on vacation every single day because I love my occupation. I think that's how it went. I'm a really bad singer, I'm sorry, but yeah, I feel like that song, like the vibe of that song, that's how these people look at their life. And I feel like that's also somehow how you look at your life, or maybe you also aspire your life to be like that. That's also something that I'm picking up. And next up we have hold your vision, fixed moon. Okay, so this card was supposed to tell us possibly when you will be meeting these people, but this is not really giving me a lot of clarity, is it? Hold your vision, fixed moon. Almost feels like, and this is coming for especially those of you who feel like you haven't met these people yet, have faith, have trust that there are people like you out there in the world who will not think you're weird or strange or that you are very unconventional. These are, because I feel like how you guys want your life to turn out to be, and when I say you guys, I mean you and your soul group, could be very different from like the norm. Okay, it could be very different from what most people want out of their life. Okay, where most people are probably running after materialistic things, maybe you prefer to like live in the middle of nowhere, who's just like, you know, being self-sustained, being sustainable, taking care of the environment, taking care of animals, taking care of yourself, not really becoming a part of the hustle culture. Maybe that's something that, you know, you see your life as, like being completely the opposite of what most people want or what most people are kind of forced to want or expected to want out of life. And maybe you feel like you are the weird one, you're the crazy one who has these like crazy expectations from life, or like maybe you're just weird for not wanting what everyone else wants. But I feel like this is confirmation from spirit and also maybe from your soul tribe as well, especially if you haven't met them, that, you know, just hold your vision. People like you are out there in the world and you will find them. Okay, you keep working on yourself, you keep you know, bettering yourself, and when the time is right, these people will come into your life. Yeah, like that's the vibe that I'm picking up from. There's like a bit of a mystery, like an air of mystery around these people. Like they don't want to tell me too much, they don't want to, yeah, a bit of a closed book. I feel like these are people who would also be really good listeners. I feel like they're very good listeners. Yeah, they're the kind of people, they have a lot of knowledge, they have a lot of wisdom within them, but they will share that only when they need to, only when it's required for them to do that, only when they feel like someone is going to benefit from this. Otherwise, they're the kind of people who will stay quiet, who will be more of a listener. They're humble people. Okay, they don't brag about their achievements, they don't brag about things that they can do, they don't constantly talk about themselves. That's something that I'm picking up from them. Yeah, they're not like the loud, boisterous type of people, like egoistic people. No, they're just very like chill, calm. They know who they are and they don't need to make a lot of noise to show you who they are. That's the kind of people that they are. And let's get the tarot. So I'll be live shuffling the Transient Light Tarot for you guys. Group number 3, your reading is longer than all the other groups' readings. So I hope you're enjoying it. Leave me like a pink heart emoji in the comments below if you're still watching this reading and if you're still enjoying it. But let's find out what your soul family is like. So we have the Keeper of Swords, which is the Queen of Swords in this deck. We have Strength. Oh, beautiful cards. Okay, we have the 5 of Wands. Okay, and to clarify that, we have Justice. Bottom deck energy is the Tower. Okay, didn't I say that for you guys? That these kind of people, like, they'll have like a huge impact on your life. Like, they'll be very impactful, they'll like change your life. Yeah, because it almost feels like the sun's coming up when you meet them. Like, they bring more light into your life, they bring more change into your life, they bring lightness and brightness into your life, they bring good change into your life. Yeah, These are people who definitely do not believe in arguing. They don't believe in competing with people, fighting with people. They don't believe in that at all. They believe in justice, they believe in peace, they believe in karma, like I said. So even if they have been burnt in the past, you know, they will never stoop down to that level of that person and hurt them or try to like get revenge or anything of that sort. They let karma, you know, give out the justice that's needed. But I feel like these are also people who very much are capable of standing up for themselves. If push comes to shove and if they have to, you know, take up arms and like stand up for themselves and defend themselves, they will still be able to do it, but they will do it in a very fair and just way. They will not manipulate, they will not do anything out of spite, they will not do anything that's illegal or wrong or, you know, against their ethics or morals. I feel like they will, like, they're very much capable of standing up for themselves, defending themselves and putting people in their place in a very fair and just way. Like, they don't have to fight constantly, like they just have to make their point clear. Like, they'll say it once and it's clear, and that actually shows you that yes, this person, you know, I can be nice to them and they're nice to me, but I can't mess with them. Yeah, that's the vibe that I'm picking up from. Like, I can be all sweet and nice with them, I can share my stuff with them, they can share their things with me, but I can't take them for granted. I can't hurt them, I can't take advantage of them, I can't mess with them, because, you know, they will stand up for themselves. Yeah, that's a vibe that I'm picking up on from them. And this is also something that they could encourage you to be like. So if anger is something that you have in like is something that you maybe struggle with, maybe expressing your anger in a healthy way is something that you struggle with, holding on to grudges is something that you struggle with, these people or this person, however it resonates with you, I do feel like it is still these people, it's a couple of people. Maybe these people will help you change that about yourself. Okay, maybe they'll help you bring that change into you that you've been working on and maybe not succeeding, because they are the kind of people who, you know, you think of a lion, like a lion, even when it's not roaring, is scary to look at, right? Like, if a lion comes in front of you, even if they're not roaring, even if they're not, you know, like running towards you, a lion is still scary, right? Like, you will see a lion and you will feel intimidated, right? You will be like, oh shit, this lion could kill me, I'm gonna keep my distance. Yeah, but I just feel like that's the energy that I'm getting from them. Like, they are a lion and they know that they can, you know, really mess you up, but then they are self-aware enough to know when to, you know, unleash that inner lion and when to, you know, just be peaceful, just be calm, just be non-reactive. Yeah, that's something that they're very well aware of. With the Keeper of Swords, who is the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Swords is very ruthless, very ruthless. She is going to cut you out, she is not going to be lenient, she is not going to give you second chances. If you disrespect their boundaries, they might let you go without confronting you, but they will remember. Like, these are the people, they will forgive, they will not forget. Okay, so you can fool them once, but you can't fool them twice. That's the kind of people they are. They will distance themselves. Just because they're not saying anything doesn't mean that they can't say anything, or doesn't mean that they don't understand what has happened to them, doesn't mean that they haven't understood that they have been taken advantage of, or that, you know, your intentions weren't pure. And when I say you, I mean a general person, not you specifically, you, group number 3. I feel like you are also like that. You let a lot of things pass, but then when you know that, you know, this is how this person is, you cut them off without having like a conflict, without it becoming like a huge scene, without it becoming like this huge drama that's unfolding. You're still able to like set very healthy boundaries that you respect so much that other people by default have to respect your boundaries. other people know that you are this sincere, protective, thoughtful, calm, zen, you know, amazing person, but they also know that they cannot mess with you and they cannot disrespect your boundaries. Yeah. And I feel like that's how they are, and that's the energy that they're bringing into your life. I feel like that's also how they're encouraging you to be. That's also like that kind of energy of them is definitely gonna rub off on you. Group number 3, that's something that I can see here. So on that note, I think I'm gonna end your reading right here. Let me know in the comments what you thought about it. Let me know whether it resonated or not. Claim it in the comments below if you'd like to as well. If you'd like to see more readings from me, please consider subscribing to my channel, and I'll see you all in my next one. Bye guys.